Anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Working on 2nd down. Lawrence. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. Hit there, and he's forced out. Gain of about 15 before it. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Jaguars making their first trip inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, Tutin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Now Lawrence. To the end zone, and this is going to be brought in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Parker Washington finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. PAT is up and good from Little. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars 7, Ravens nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Rasheen Ali on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 18. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. They go play fake with Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that makes it 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Now it's Lamar. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, when they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Now here's Lamar. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This one's set up for Lamar. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Lamar. Forced out to his right. A diving grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Zay Flowers capping a 7-play scoring drive. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. They're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. LaQuint Allen to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now give. Here's Tootin headed left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Rookie Myers, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Completed over the middle.
Lawrence.
And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Third and long for him here. Hitting his throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, but it's 4th down. 3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Lawrence looking to throw. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
One after by Loop is up and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14, Jaguars 7. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. This is Allen to return. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Jaguars.
To number 33, Facial Tootin. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Jaguar 1st down.
Lawrence throwing here. This is caught. Here's Tootin again.
Lawrence
And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down, it's Lawrence.
28-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off for the 1st down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out.
1st down,
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the
47-yard
line.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Well, he'd be perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cam Little to kick off for the
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. LeJohntay Wester to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
So they'll decline this and take the result. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tootin up the middle. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Lawrence working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming.
No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. Trayvon Walker. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Here's Henry on the option. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the air. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry, a 15-yard score. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this one will clear the end zone. No surprise to any of us, right, with the kick moved up, but it only is going to come out to the 20 on that touchback. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime games, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Ravens! Zay Flowers. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. They pad their lead by 1. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Allen on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action now, Lawrence. Headed out right. Forfeiture brings it in. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
Okay, I would characterize this one as a clunker. I mean, just in every way, and especially here in the second half. This defense has just dominated this poor offense.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down. Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
The play is a turnover on down.
A give right side to Henry. He dodged the tackle. It's a Baltimore touchdown!
Henry!
Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right?
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. This is Allen to return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And that return ends as he goes out of bounds. That gave them great field position down inside the 30.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Now Lawrence. Complete right side to Washington. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The check down goes to Tayton. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Jaguars trying to do some window dressing. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He brings it in. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
Parker, Washington. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 5-yard
will hold on to it. And stopped at the 1. Right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Lawrence here running a sneak. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. They'll try and punch it in. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Cam Little.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Ali to return it. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is Henry to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run for Henry. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. Strong running inside the 30. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. Antonio Johnson on the coverage.
Here's Henry running left. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Here's Jackson to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down. Here's Jackson. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Jaguars 15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seven seconds left. This might be our final play here. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. And when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that is a Jacksonville first down. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did.
Thank you.